I'll go get it. Hold on. Good morning. It's day 59. Let's see what we're going to do today. Use spray inks. Okay. Let me get my spray inks and whatever else I need, and we'll get started. What I have so far is my spray inks. I have my Marabou, which are permanent inks. I have the Dilutions, which are not permanent. And I've got some old stuff here that's Tattered Angels that I've brought over. I really want to use up a lot of inks, and it takes a long time, so this is just a little bitty step toward that because I don't use spray inks very often. I've got some fabric out. It's just muslin fabric. It's just a little piece that I might tear up. And then I pulled out a piece of this paper, Mixed Media Canson, 98 pound. And I'm going to put that down on top of my mat, and any overspray will go onto here as well as everything else on my table, and me probably. And I'm thinking of making just some fabric strips that I can use at the top of tags because, you know, I like to use fabric at the top a lot of times. So thought I'd make some of those, and then I thought if the ink on the paper looked any good, I might do something with that. I will clear up this area and get started in just a second. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is tear some strips of fabric. I took a piece of muslin and I'm just cutting a little snippet at the end about the width that I want over at the selvage, which is the edge where they finish off the fabric. And I'm just making snippets like that. And then I'm tearing them. Like that. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. As soon as I finish this, I'll come back. I'm going to be working with gloves on today because I'm going to be working with different sprays, a lot of it, and I don't really want to wear it all day. So I have on an apron and I have on a shirt that buttons up over my shirt. It's extra coverage, so I keep it in my art room for occasions where I need it. Now, a lot of these may not work. I am going to say most of them probably won't work. And a lot of the gunk is at the bottom, and even though I store them like this or like this, they just gunk up. That's the main reason I don't like sprays. I like the colors, I just don't like to fiddle with them. So if they don't work, I'm just going to open the top rather than take time to go clean off all the tops, which is what I've said I should do the last time I used sprays. I'm going to just take, where are you going? There we go. I'm just going to take the top off and use it that way because this isn't something I care if I have a real good spray or not. I just want the ink, you know, because we're following the prompt. Use ink sprays, so I'm going to. Doesn't say you have to spray it. It just says use ink sprays. See, and get around it somehow, right? All right. Hello. I ever wear gloves. It's kind of cool. Okay, I do when I use the something that Tim Holtz has, alcohol inks, I use gloves. I saw this tag sitting over here, and I did this the other day. It's one of those starter tags. When I add the little blue stamp on there, I thought this is finished. I love it. I don't want to do anything else to it. And I thought, well, I want to make one of these to go on here. Ooh, this one works. How about that? How about that? And I'm smushing them around a little bit. And I might throw in another color just for fun. And then I'll probably dry. Holy cow, these things are working. That's a miracle. So, as I was saying before I got totally enamored with the fact that they're working, I will dry them. And then we'll come back and look at them. So this one here, I'm going to pretty much just say it's done. I'll soak up a little bit more of the liquid. So, and how do I turn y'all off? My fingers are messy. Well, we'll try this way. Okay, it's not completely dry, but I'm going to set it aside here and then dry it with another one. You know, it turned green-ish, so we knew it would because I added yellow to the blue, but I still love it, and it's not through drying, so I'm going to set it over there. But I'm going to take another one of these, and we're going to put just the blue on there because I really kind of think it'll look pretty with that tag. And the strings and everything need to come over because the strings will be cute too. So I'm going to spray this one down real good. Some of the yellow on here might get on it, but not as much as what I put on that one. So I didn't really want, I mean, I love that one, but I really wanted one that wasn't green for that tag. So we'll see what this looks like. And I don't think I'll add any other colors to this one. And if I do, I'll wait till I've dried it and then add a little bit more and then dry it again. So, okay, now I'm gonna dry both of these together. All right, I wanna show you what this looks like. I love the background too. So I think what I'm gonna do is, when I change to a color, I don't really wanna blend with this. I think I'll change papers and then we'll have some backgrounds to work with at another time. These are still a little damp, but I think they're really pretty. So I wanted to go ahead and put one on my tag, even though it's wet. So I guess I should take these off because I can't really work with these. They're kind of big for me. Let's see, will this one look good? That looks lovely. This one, that one looks lovely too. Oh, well, this would be different because there's a little bit of green in there, not much. It brings it out right here. Or this one here, which kind of just goes with, I may go ahead and use this one just because it's different. So let's just pull a little piece up and cut it off and put it on there. And I probably will just pull it through one side because it's thicker. I won't try to double loop it, and I'll just tie it at the top. There we go. I think that's really cute. Okay, we're gonna do another couple. These have to dry. I'll just throw them over there. Oh great, one's on the floor, the dog will get it. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do another one with similar colors. I may use this green here, but I like those so well. I want a little bit more because I think I'll use them. Okay, I've got 3 going here, and they're not dry. You can see the movement of the liquid, I think. But I'm gonna set this aside and go to the next batch. You've seen me do this quite a few times now, so I'm going to finish the rest off camera, the rest of this little pile here. There's not many. And I'm going to dry them, then I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I wanted to show you real quick what I've got. These are mostly dry, but still drying. I'm going to leave them here, let them finish naturally. But when they're done, I'll come back and stretch them out a little bit. They're kind of wrinkled and they're going to stay that way. I really love the papers though. I think that's the best part. And we've got this stack here, and this one here, and this one here. Okay, I'm gonna remove all this, even though they're not quite dry. I'm gonna remove all this, and I thought what I'd do is just go ahead and keep playing with the papers. I'm going to use these stencils here, and I can tell you the name of one but not the others. I don't have the packaging with me at the moment. I know this is a Donna Downey stencil. It's just important to use what you like. So these are doilies. Don't know who makes those. Probably Crafter's Workshop. And then there's this one. And then there's this one here. It's a Crafter's Workshop, and it's a Balzer design. The other thing I have out is my deli paper that I've been cleaning off extra paint on throughout this project. Then I've got a couple blank sheets if I need it. And then I also decided to go ahead and use dilutions, even though it's not permanent, because I want to use this color on this one. And I will spray it with a fixative if I want it to set in place. Let's do this one here. And we're going to do these little flowers. If the spray doesn't work, then we'll just choose another color. Let's see if you'll work. Kinda. I should have put down another paper, but that's okay, I didn't. Alright, and I'm going to just do this. Okay, I like that. I'm going to dry this. Let's pull this up first. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do a little bit over here. That's pretty. I could do another spray on top of this with a different stencil and just keep building, and it would be really pretty, but we're gonna stop with this because I may want to use this for something. Journal cover, journal page, who knows, just cut it up into pieces, make cards, ATCs, you never know. But I am gonna spray a fixative or a sealer on top. Krylon workable fixative or a Krylon sealer in matte. That way they'll be pretty much set, and then I can go from there. All right, let's do another one. Okay, this one I'm going to use that I told you I could get the name off the back is Shattered Triangles. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, I'm going to show you the papers that we did. And these are just the papers I started off using to put my fabric on to spray so that it wouldn't get all over my mat, which it did anyway, and just to hold the ink. And then we went further with it, which I hadn't planned to do, but I love them. And I'm going to go outside and spray them now so that the ink will sit still and not run because these are not permanent. I didn't use any of the Marabou, which is permanent. I used all dilutions, the ones that would spray, some wouldn't. And this one is one I just blotted up excess ink on some of the pages, and I love this. I love it. I think it's my favorite one, and it's not even part of what I was doing. And then we have our muslin pieces of fabric, our strips of fabric that we did in the different colors. Okay. All right, so I'm done spraying. I'm gonna go clean up my mess, and I will see you tomorrow for whatever day it is. I've lost my little strip. I don't know where it went. It blew away, or I don't know. I gotta go find it. So I don't know what tomorrow is. I think 59 or 60, but anyway, don't hold me to that. I'll see you for tomorrow, whatever day it is though. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.